Yo YouTube, what's going on? AJ here, back at it again with another video. And in today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about something ridiculously serious right now at the current moment, and I'm going to go over my honest thoughts about it now, as I've seen 6 months into Wuthering Waves, the state of the game, how everything works, kind of how the content grind works and everything like that. But not only that, I want to talk about mainly Kuro Games and why they're probably a little bit either frustrated right now, they probably are very frustrated, guys, at the current moment about the current state of content with leaks. And we're going to go over that, and we're going to talk about the in-depth discussion, and I'm going to show you guys an example. I'm not going to show off leaks or any like video or anything like that, but I want to give you guys a prime example and talk about a statement they made back then. And then I want to talk about the topic of leaks and how it is this sort of like double-edged sword, kind of, because I guess with leaks, there is still a positive to certain people, but there's also a negative to another group of people. But first and foremost, if you like the content on the channel, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'm trying to be the top Wuthering Waves creators in space. Sorry, guys. Thank you guys for everything, keeping the lights on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into a video. So, guys, one thing I want to show you really quickly right here, and why we're on this page of all things. This is sort of my YouTube homepage, and if you guys have operated YouTube or you've been on YouTube, you guys obviously know whenever you click on one video, the algorithm works that way, and then it's like, hey, if you like or watched a video for a certain amount of time, it means you probably enjoyed it. Here are some other videos that you can watch, and that's kind of like your algorithm forms. As you guys can see, I just watched a clip from 2.5 Men, Marvel Rivals, you get the point, etc. Now on this is categories and stuff like that, and this is what pops up on your feed, and you mainly see gotcha. But let's say you don't see something for gotcha and you're looking for news and stuff like that. If I hit Wuthering Waves right now, everything is, you guys see, it's all leaks. Besides, we have Gotcha Smack right here, we have Pride Win, you know what I mean, but the top kind of things are leaks. And the unfortunate reality this time around, and I'm gonna get off the page, guys, I don't want to stay too long on there, is a simple fact that it's hard to even avoid this time around, and you're one of two sort of people right now when you're watching leaks. You're one person and one side of the coin, as in you want to know what's coming, you want to get ahead of the curve, you know what I mean? Leaks is more so like information for you. You just kind of get, like, I guess, an early, a lower quality visual of it, but you kind of see the vision of the character, you kind of see the vision that Kuro had for the design, for the weapon, for the gameplay, for the animations and stuff like that. And then that's kind of like in that moment ahead of time, right? You kind of make the firm decision, am I saving my ass right on this character? Like, I'm not going to pull for them, right, and move on to the next one. Or is it time, like, hey, I'm going to get ready to spend and stuff like that? And that understanding and that premise from one side of the coin, I do understand if you're one of those people. You want to get ahead of the curve. You want to know what materials to build. You want to get that character and play with them early, right, guys? The other side of the aspect is people who don't want to get spoiled. And the issue is, and we're going to re-talk about this for a second in 1 minute, but the other side of that coin is the players who want to be surprised on stream day, log into, Twitch chat, YouTube chat, or the YouTube comments, right? And then the streamers and content creators such as myself who maybe want to do something with their community, go live, go make a video, see their comments, see the reaction and the hype at the same time. Kind of get, it's a downside for them because they really genuinely want to be surprised with those waves of players. It's always going to be this age-old debate, I guess, now, because it happens so often. I don't even think Hoyoverse could get a hold of it for so long. And that's the problem, I guess, to say, is that when you guys remember even back then when they were talking about leaking, I think it was like 1.3, 1.2 and all this stuff like that, right? Even 1.4. Wuthering Waves developer, the development team of Kuro Games, if you guys remember this post, they basically stated that, since version 1.1 CBT, their work has been overshadowed somewhat, basically, by unauthorized content leaks. Now, I'm not going to reread this entire thing, right? We already went over it once before in the past, but basically, they said, Kuro Games themselves and the dev team, they were going to take strong countermeasures to prevent this from happening in the future. I almost think this is like I don't know, because like if you're the Wuthering Waves dev team right now, what are you sitting there and thinking right now? Like, what are you doing? Because you made this response video where they talked about, right? They said they're going to change the way they do things, right? They're going to make sure it doesn't get out at all. They said they're prepared now to even take legal action, but you still have certain creators, or there's certain channels, there's certain stuff, there's certain people who are still, you know, posting the leaks and stuff like that. Now, I'm not a lawyer, guys. I don't know any, like, what's fair play, what's not in balance, you know what I mean? And that's one of those little tricky things. I do know one thing Kuro could do. I don't think they're gonna do it, and I'm not siding with anything right here, guys. I'm just letting you guys know what probably is the state of that dev team right now too. They could claim these videos, but even if they were to, let's say, to claim the videos, or, you know what I mean, basically you can't view it anymore, right? There'd still be another channel uploading it. So it makes you wonder, like, now with Kuro and Wuthering Waves, what is the development team's, like, what are they gonna do? You know what I mean? Because your whole patch, and if you look up any of the new characters from 2.0, guys, it's all leaked. It is all out there now. You have the character gameplay, you have their idle animations, you have, I don't know, the elements probably out there too, you know what I mean? You have the new area. There's something else I don't even want to, like, talk about or anything like that in general, but all of it now is out there. And the people who suffer from it too, kinda, is the dedicated creators sometimes for the Wuthering Waves space. Because I am also in the Kuro and the Wuthering Waves program, guys. I'm in that space and that little program that we have on Discord and stuff like that. And we're not allowed to... It's tough, guys, because we're not allowed to talk about any leaks because, again, you know what I mean? We just can't. And the fact of the matter is, you have this constant thing where people are posting and other creators are posting as well, right? Not essentially the ones in the program, but essentially just your leaks channels, right? And then ultimately it does hurt the dedicated creators who try to make content, and there is that aspect as well. I'm more so like, it is what it is. I kind of like just don't know how they would even resolve it, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like, I was over the issue even back then, because even with a game like Honkai Star Rail, a comparison to Wuthering Waves, you know what I mean, because it is one of the bigger gotchas out there, Honkai Star Rail, like, almost everything gets leaked nowadays, you know what I mean, you know ahead of time and stuff like that. So when Kuro said this, I was like, oh, okay, they're putting their foot down, right? But I'm just not sure. But I don't even know, what is your guys' thoughts on the whole sort of leak situation going on right now? Because it felt like for the last 2 days, it was literally impossible to avoid. Let me know your guys' comments down below. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the support. I love you all. I just wanted this to be like a quick discussion video with my thoughts and your thoughts. It's fresh in the morning, you know what I mean? Raw, uncut take. Yeah, but that's it for this video, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.